Hey guys, Orack here. Long time no see, huh? So, in today's video we're gonna talk about Android 17 and why he's a true MVP of this whole tournament. And I want to get into the specifics like most of the reasons that Android 17 contributed the most in the tournament. At least in my opinion. So, firstly, I'd like to begin about his great fighting chemistry that Android 17 had with Android 18. I think it is not only natural because they're brothers, and it is really reminiscent of the Z days, the chemistry between those two. And this great duet actually managed to defeat the whole Ribrian gang, at least the original one, if you get what I mean. With Android 17 beating Ribrian's friend that now I don't remember her name, and helping out a lot Android 18 with beating Ribrian. Secondly, the barrier spam, if you could call it, came in handy to Android 17. At first, when I saw the Android barrier anyways, I was instantly thinking of the Z days, and I thought it was a nice little reference that it won't be used that much, but I was proven wrong, and Android 17 basically spammed it in the whole tournament. That was really nice. It was a great technique that he could use to his advantage anyways. And then, Android 17 is quite insightful. Like Gohan, he is great with giving advices and tips, and as you can remember, he was the one that told Gohan that they had to basically, fight in a different manner against Topo and the gang, because Android 17 and Gohan had never really fought together, and they didn't have the necessary, how can I say it, coordination to perform the fight anyways. And we shouldn't forget that Android 17 is actually the most relatable, let's say, character in the tournament, and I will explain why. Basically, in many moments, Android 17 is us. He is the fans that scream out the logic thing and the logical thing and what characters should do, like Android 17 blasting off Ribrian gang before they transform, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's not good," and stuff, and it was really funny. But I mean, you get what I mean. And I really like that he used this great but simple technique against Topo to take him out at first before he became a Hakaisin, which was like, well, he knows that his ki is infinite, so he used it to his advantage, and he was like blasting off a barrage of, a ki wave anyways that is endless, and then Frieza came in and almost took Topo out before he became a Hakaisin. And even when Topo was a Hakaisin, Android 17 really was great at dodging and keeping himself in the game. He didn't mess around. And that's his type of character. He does not mess around that much in the tournament as much as other characters. He has messed around with characters like the friend of Ribrian that does all the claw things and acts animal-like, and that's why he was really fond of the whole, style technique that this character used. But, he's quite smart. He knows where to play and where to fight, anyways. And what is really commendable is his tactic to help Goku and Vegeta against Jiren, because those two were always getting knocked out by Jiren, but Android 17 managed to buy some time for both of them, because basically he tilted Jiren and he made him really angry because of his comments on his backstory and questioning his motivations on why he did some certain things, like he basically blamed Jiren of using his comrades for, his own selfish goal, and that's what Jiren it really struck a nerve, anyways. And he managed to really buy some time for both Goku and Vegeta to, build up some kind of energy. And you really can't deny the emotional scene that happened in the end, where Android 17 was holding this huge supernova type of attack of Jiren's, and he was like, goodbye Goku and Vegeta and the rest of the others, and I I had quit my goal of taking my family on a cruise ship from a long time ago, so please do your best. And you know what? That's the most Android 17 thing to say. Android 17 in this arc really became a character for me. He really developed, and I really like when Super does that. And yeah, that's all for me. I really want to hear your thoughts about the whole situation where everybody calls Android 17 an MVP, basically, of the whole tournament. And, you can disagree, you can agree. Please leave your comments down below. And I guess I'll see you soon. Bye bye.